Welcome, welcome all to another edition of Fun and Games with Maurice, aka this is a scene for Montreal by night. Welcome, welcome. We begin the scene and pretty much a derelict parking lot. Now I say a derelict parking lot. It's just a parking lot that apparently has most of its lights off for some particular reason. Perhaps a roaring brownout is starting. Perhaps it is a city blackout, but in any case, it doesn't really matter at the moment. So much as we have a long, long stretch of just complete and utter darkness, and the mortal population can pretty much fuck off. If they're stupid enough to come walking around in a very, very dark parking lot without any sense of survivability, well, they're going to get eaten. I guarantee you this. We've already seen this once or twice before. And one in this particular car park, one in this abandoned parking lot about 1 a.m. in the morning, we see one Maurice Tasso, who is currently driving up in what can only be assumed to be a stolen vehicle. We can only assume it to be a stolen vehicle because, hell, none of the other pack members of the Strays have enough money to buy another vehicle. And that is not Maurice's lowrider. No, it is in fact an anonymous white van that we are all quite familiar with. Maurice, for his part, is a jackass, as he is wont to do. He has the music loud, loud, loud. It's some very, very. Let's go with raver music, actually. Actually, if you can imagine it, just hanging off of the rear view mirror happens to be a few glow sticks and just a smack of lipstick right there for some odd reason. And Maurice himself is dressed in skivvies. He's dressed in torn fishnets. He's dressed in a torn fishnet T-shirt with a stupid little leather vest on as well. And next to him happens to be one particular Canaanite that we all know and love, one small gangrel who may resent Maurice at this very, very moment, but Maurice probably doesn't hear or listen to her.
So, what am I doing here?
The Apex invited us for a game, so that's why we're here.
So, what are you doing here?
Is it to have fun?
Why do I have a van?
As they told me the requirements for the game was to get a van, and that they would handle their own vehicle as well as hookers and blow.
Hookers. Well, I do hope you enjoy your night out. And I'll find my way back to the park. Good night, Maurice. Fun.
It's like, no, grabs you by the back of your collar. You don't want to go.
As a matter of fact, I do want to go.
No, this is gonna be fun. You don't want to miss this.
So far, everything that you said would be fun that I was in did not really end very funny.
Well, I found it hilarious.
Yes, that's why I prefer to go now. Goodbye, and tomorrow we'll open the door.
But you expect him to go grab after you?
No, not necessarily. I'm expecting someone else to come before this is going to take us hours of introduction.
Just as you open the door, it's like a camper van, quite a large one, pulls into the parking lot. The lights are on inside. There's no music playing, but it pulls up and crosses your path and parks along about 10 or 12 feet away from where you're parked, and the engine just comes to a stop.
Mm, Maurice is gonna go ahead and put on the blinders for this one. Click.
Uh, you can see the outline of silhouette of a woman like sort of ducking into the back of the van. Not trying to purposely hide from you, just looks like she's going into the back of the van.
Maurice is gonna go ahead and look to Tamria and simply say, Tammy, who the fuck is this?
I am not called Tammy. Just Tamara. And I don't know. You said we have been invited to a game. I don't know who the hell they invited as well. I beg your pardon, excuse me. My language seems to be horribly off these days. So, well, have fun.
No, I don't trust this.
Oh,
Maurice is gonna go into the glove compartment, gonna go ahead and take out a knife, go ahead and start to slink out of the other side of the van, take a little bit of a jog around, and simply say to Tamara, watch my back. And he's gonna go ahead and try to sneak his way to the other van, actually.
tomorrow we'll look at the back of Maurice.
Okay. It's like a family camper thing that you'd sort of stay in if you were going on a trek across America, that sort of shit.
Okay.
Looks a bit run down. It's probably about 15 years old. It's not a new model.
Maurice, for his part, is going to go ahead and slink about towards the other side of the camper to where the door is. And what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and lay flat on, or at least lean flat against the wall of the camper. Go ahead and wrap the door with his knuckles.
You hear a little bit of clattering, and after a few minutes, this woman uh, opens the door and looks down, looks around to see if she can see the person that's knocked on the door.
If you lean your head out a little bit, you'll see Maurice, leaning against the side of your little camper. He seems to have a switchblade in his hand. He's looking at you.
The woman leans against in the doorway of the van casually. Yes?
What you doing here?
Parking. What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, it looks like you came in uninvited to some place you shouldn't be. Unless you want to play.
She raises her eyebrow, pokes her head outside of the van and looks left and right. Is this a no restricted zone? Cannot park here?
Well, that's the problem. There's no parking here. There's no parking anywhere here. He says that this is obviously a gigantic fucking Wally Mart parking lot.
Hmm.
Who told you you could be here? As he's going to go ahead and start to advance towards the door now.
She reaches the side of her body that you can't see reaches for something. Nobody told me I could be here or not. Now you are telling me I cannot be here. There's a question. Questions and answers. What is your name?
My name is Maurice, bitch.
Interesting, Maurice. I am Zora.
Zura, you got a few options right now. You can tangle with me if you really want to. I wouldn't suggest it. You can go back into your little camper here and drive off. Or you can just stand right there while I get some of your people over here.
She looks over to the other car. Can she see? Uh, I want to say Tammy, but I probably shouldn't.
Up to Saskia. Well, if she's talking, she's muted.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a thumb up. I guess she means yes. She smiles. To bring your
Very
friends.
slow. I can't. Ugh. Yes, there I am. Yes, you can see Tamara. She's not really. I mean, she basically had the door half opened and is now just staring at Maurice's back. So yeah, you probably give a wave back. So Maurice, that back. Oh, what was it again? That thing with your back.
Yeah, what thing with my back?
You have a very interesting back.
Yeah, I know.
I am so glad you know. Now I know as well. So awesome. Can I stop
Great.
now? It's getting boring.
No.
Well, fuck you then. Quitting
Fuck
anyway.
you too. Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Anyway, who else is gonna be here?
There's like, fuck, we're like, fuck. We need to get some new wells.
More material, Lord Zarek?
We can always use hearts, but more wells. You have any of that lovely marching powder?
Not on me, but I can always procure some for you, Lord.
I have some stuff that makes people sleepy.
Well, we could always use the sleepy stuff to get the stuff that wakes us up.
True.
It is going to be
Hearts, wells, and drugs.
correct.
We got work.
Do you want to take your van, or should I procure another one for us? Lest, the police happen to be up and about.
What we had planned, we might want to get some new wells. I'm going to start filling up syringes. 3 of them's going to have saline in them. 3 of them's going to have ketamine in them. One of them is going to have a special cocktail that we make on the way.
Very well.
What ingredients?
Well, I'll leave you to it, and I'll be back shortly. I'll go see what I can fetch for us outside. And, Jacob will bow, bid his due, and he's going to go out and about the town, bopping through Point St. Charles. Going to go a little ways, and let's see, him being a little bit familiar with the neighborhood. Could you please roll me, what should it be, a charisma or a perception in Streetwise?
How many? Perception?
What's right? 5 dice either way, actually.
Apparently not so well. It's not a bias, but it's a fail.
It's a fail? Oh, God damn it, just no one's holding down tonight. Alright, so Jacob's going to go, let's say, another 15 minutes out. He's really determined. He wants to make sure that this party goes well. He's going to look around, maybe go into a bar, see any shifty kind of people, start asking some questions. I'll spend a willpower this time. Can you roll me 5 dice at a modified difficulty, because this is going to get frustrating.
Yeah. A fail. With a willpower.
Willpower. So only 1 success, or just a total failure?
1 success, but you got 3 ones.
Do ones cancel willpower success.
Yeah, but I mean, you have one success, so it's not a botch.
Alright, so I get something. It's not the greatest stuff. So I'll ask the guy to let me get an 8-ball. And because I'm a cheap bastard and I don't really want to pay for it, I'm going to tell him, give me the
No, I mean,
drugs.
no. I mean, you fail to get anything. It's in botch.
Oh, fuck that. Alright, so it's not a botch. Jacob's going to go out another 15 minutes. He's probably going to have to hail a cab. He wants these drugs. 5 dice again.
This thing really is being a bitch tonight. 3.
Great! Alright. It's really good stuff. And yes, Jacob is going to be a cheap bastard. He is going to tell this poor soul to give me your drugs and get the fuck out of here. Please roll me 7 dice for level 2 dominate. Shoot it.
Uh, 5 successes.
He hands over the drugs and he just keeps moving. Jacob will begin to walk back, fetch a cab, and let's say another 20 minutes. So, knock on the door comes, but Jacob has a key. He lets himself in. I got the stuff, boss. Sorry it took so long. I guess the businessmen that came in on the last flight from JFK took all the drugs that they could possibly find.
So I take it our territory's dry. That's not good.
No, it's not. I'll do something about that. I'll make sure I'll find us nicely supplied.
I don't care if we have enough left to supply it. We need drugs in our territory.
Agreed. So how is the concoction coming?
I got I got a mixture of painkiller, a mixture of ketamine, and a little bit of my blood.
Good. So, what should we do with about the wheels?
Go borrow a new car.
All right. Well, let's get a move on, and on the way, if we happen to see a van, we'll park, and we'll just hop a ride in the new one.
Okay, I want to say we're going through, so you want to roll a luck dice to see if we see a van that doesn't have an alarm, or you want to do perception streetwise, or just perception alone? Is what?
What would be more appropriate, alertness or streetwise?
In this case, finding an empty van would probably be alertness.
Alertness. All right. Roll me 5 dice.
I got 1, so
All right. To find a van. I mean, it's empty, but it does. I see a flashing light on the inside, indicating that there is a alarm on the inside. And Jacob will pop out, just till he keep the motor running in case anything goes wrong. He'll approach the van. He'll take out just a little bit of a trusty tool that he has in order to pop the lock. Doing it very stealthily, sideways. Can you please roll me my dex celerity? That would be 5 dice plus larceny, 6 dice. Whatever difficulty you deem is fit.
I want to say it's going to be Death 6, so you got 3.
3? Okay, it pops. Bang. Jacob will give you the signal. Got it, boss.
Pile into the new wealth. Apparently there's an Indian on the side of it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to do one more roll in order to break the cylinder and start the ignition. Not wiring it. Roll me 6 dice again.
1 success.
Alright, it takes a minute or two, but we get it going.
Hmm. Zach's actually gonna look at the clock on his phone. Nah, we're running about an hour late. Oof.
I will punish myself for the tardiness for keeping our
No,
guests
that's on
waiting.
me. That's on me. I wanted to get the concoction. We gotta get the ladies still. Fuck.
Damn it. All right. Well, we'll just do a drive-by and I'll holler out these girls. So, yeah, once Zarek hops in the van, it's all revved up, and your van is parked. We take this new van, let's say it's a black van. The black van is going to roll down, and we are heading towards Dorchester Park. And on the way there, we will slip through Little Burgundy, where we know that some ladies of the night are streaking. Do you want to roll a fate dice to see how many girls might be on the street, or another streetwise? What do you think?
Uh, another streetwise.
All right, perception and streetwise 5.
Nope.
Nope. No ladies around. Fuck. Well, Lord Zarek, I could just charm some girl. She doesn't really have to be a hooker.
True. I don't care at this point, man. We're a little behind schedule.
All right. I mean, it's not that late in the night, so some girls are going to be around, and Jacob will kind of slow down the vehicle and he's going to holler at one of these girls from his ride. Hey, baby, how's it going, sugar? Looking good, ma. Can you please roll me an appearance subterfuge?
I mean,
7 dice.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
All right, maybe she thinks it's the van. Maybe it's what Jacob's wearing. Maybe it was just, I don't know, his natural charm. But all right, she starts talking with us just a little bit, and Jacob will inquire as to where she's going. And yeah, no, Jacob's gonna say, no, get in the van. Dominates. 7 dice for that. Manipulation, leadership.
Oh. We got 2.
All right, that's enough. She's a little sketchy, but she thinks Jacob's cute, and well, the Dominate's just going to do its thing against her better judgment. And Lord Zarek, would you be so kind to open the door for the lady?
Oh, sure. And when Zach opens the door and closes it behind, he's gonna hop back up into
Okay.
the. He's
No,
gonna
go
hop
on,
up
go on.
and he's actually going to take one of the syringes randomly out of his pack and just actually begin shooting up.
Very good. And Jacob is making his way off. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Should we stop for one more, or do we need multiple girls?
One is suffice.
Very well. And Jacob will make his way to Dorchester Park, and pulling up into the parking lot let's say another 15 minutes later, I really got to get the geography of Montreal down. He will come and see a couple of cars in the very empty parking lot. And what does Jacob see going on?
I believe Jacob will go ahead and see the entire parking lot is dead dark and mostly dead silent except for the loud river music coming from one particularly white van with glow sticks hanging from its rearview light, as well as what appears to be an old style camper, something that you would drive around the countryside with, seeing the sights of the continental America.
Jacob will take that it is more Reese's style, and hearing the music, looks like the party's going, Lord Zarek. Jacob will press on the car horn, just to alert Maurice that the party has arrived.
Switching the view just a little bit, we switch the view back over to the new K-Night, and Maurice that's currently standing in front of her. There is a sound of a horn, and at the sound of the horn, Maurice goes ahead and looks at this new female K-Knight and simply says, "See, that's my new people. You're going to talk to my people. If my people like you, then things happen. If they don't like you, well, then bad things happen. Damra, tell them to come over." Taking the slow way to unmute yourself.
Yes, if computer is slow, then that takes some time. Tamara just steps out of the passenger seat of the van, just raises her arm.
Ah, there they are. I guess we could introduce our new friend to our friends.
Is our guest well asleep? Should we leave her here, or do we have to drag her along?
We didn't use drugs to keep her in the car. We just used a discipline to get her in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had administered the
Nah.
party favor. All right. So Jacob is going to look to her. Oh, don't worry, miss. We're just here at a party. You're the guest of honor. Follow me. Another dominate 7 dice.
You've dominated this particular mortal multiple times. I'm saying that you've fairly well entranced her.
Yeah, very well.
So she'll be on me like a little puppy. Follow me at my side. And yes, we get out of the van. And, Maurice! How are things going? Miss Jones, how are you? You look lovely.
Maurice is on the other side of this particular camper, so I'm going to assume you walk around.
Yes. Yes, assume that.
Okay. You see Maurice with a pocket knife in his hand. Currently low to the ground at least. Maybe a little bit too casual, but sometimes playing with it, fiddling with it, cleaning his fingernails or whatnot. And you see the fairly attractive female K-Knight up there just leaning in the threshold of her own camper.
She gives you a little sort of wave as you approach.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. Maurice, is this a guest of yours?
No, she sort of dropped in.
She can join the party if she wants. Would you like to join the party?
Is she VIP, if you understand my drift?
I don't know what she is. She just came up.
Lord Zarek, should I make the introductions, or you would like to?
I think I will for a change. My dear, I am Zarek Bratovich. This is my associate Jacob Burns. My good friend over here, Maurice. The lovely lady behind us is Miss Jones. And you are?
They call me Zura. And you may as well. She holds her hand out to you.
Nice to meet you. As you take a sign, you'll notice it's ice cold.
Her skin is slightly warm, but not as warm as a mortal's would be. But then it's cold, so...
Burns, this is what I say. I say that one, pointing towards the camper trash, wants to play. Let her play our game. If she comes out on the other side, great. If she doesn't, well, new material.
Yes. Let waste not, want not, indeed. So, Miss Silver, welcome to Montreal. Are you new here?
I just drove in.
I see.
And it's
Well,
Zura, like with a Z. Zura.
hmm, interesting. Interesting. Maurice, have you told her yet what of tonight's festivities are going to be?
Not really, but if you want to introduce our Zura to the party favors, maybe we can ascertain whether or not she is a VIP or not.
I take it as an out of character. Nobody's breath is like steamy up.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Our
Nah.
humanity sucks.
Well,
What's humanity?
I still have humanity 5, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but you still don't breathe though. Even if you are in humanity.
No. What's breathing? Do you need that? Do that? Oh. Whoops.
What is? I mean, this person to shake their hand had an ice cold hand. I mean, could be the weather. It could be something.
Oh,
We're
and
not.
actually, Tamara is, although she's standing in the back, she's not wearing shoes. And her clothing is kind of ripped up, dirty. But
Zura looks over to Tamara and she just says, "Your friend is shy."
And that's just how she is.
Hmm.
She is a sweet dear, though.
Well, I don't want to stand in my camper all night. Are we going to party or not?
Oh yes, we're going to the party. And Zach opens his bag up and shows all the syringes. Um, I'm not sure if you prefer straight or what.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Maurice goes ahead and walks over to Jacob Burns, who currently has the doll on her, right?
Mm-hmm. He does.
Maurice is just going to go ahead and look to her and simply say, release, using his own dominate, just let go of you. To-do-to-do. To-do-to-do.
Are you dominating?
I'm dominate the bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to you whether or not that breaks your previous command.
You missed it by 1, but let's just roll with it.
Alright. I can say that I spent a willpower. How about that one?
Fine by me.
Fine.
Fair dues. So this little hooker that you, or lady of the night that you apparently picked up, goes ahead and very, very reluctantly releases you. She doesn't even stand back. She just goes ahead and drops her arms to her side, actually, as Maurice is going to go ahead, grab her by the shoulders, first apologize to Burns, simply say, I'm sorry about this. Go ahead and drag that poor fucking female and just throw her, shove her in front of this new female canine. Simply say, just take her!
What the hell? Why the hell?
So-
Jake's taking some of the syringes out. He's going to begin stabbing them into the poor girl and putting dust in her.
What is Zarul? I think it's the word.
Zura.
Zura. So it's Zura.
Zura. I'll type it in the chat.
Okay.
Zura.
Zura. What is Zura's reaction to having this floozy, shoved in her?
She
Shove towards
grabs the girl by the face, like sort of by the chin, just sort of in time for the needle to go in, I suppose. And
Mhm.
stares into her eyes.
And Miran does her with this random needles. He's just reaching into his bag, grabbing in. He's not actually looking to see which needles or what. It could be saline or it could be, certain concoctions. Oh, Jacob, don't forget about this other seasoning.
I'm sorry, say that again, Charles?
We need the seasoning. Another seasoning.
Ah, yes, the Bolivian marching powder, the Italian sweet and low. Mm-mm-mm. Come here, my dear, as Jacob is addressing the poor victim. He'll pop open the balloon bag and hold it to her nose. Go ahead, take some. Do it. Just roll me 7 dice for manipulation, intimidation.
Well,
That's... Yes, Lisa?
I sort of have hold of her right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah, face to face.
Oh, okay. Scratch that. Sister Zora, would you be so kind as to let me administer some of the seasoning for this girl?
It's your party. She lets go.
Thank you.
Jacob
And
will just take the girl by the back of her hair, kind of yank her back a little bit. Popping the bag with one hand, he will just forcefully put it to her nose, and, well, her breathing apparatus is going to be fucked, so she's going to have to inhale. There you go, darling. There you go. Wipe your nose, wipe your nose. We'll lick his finger and wipe her nose for her.
here's the game. I'm curious to see how fast the cops can, well, be dispatched.
No, Maurice goes ahead and looks to you and says, "That's stupid."
No, we're not the ones running from the cops. She is. We're taking bets on how fast she can go. He's been dust with
So
ketamine and
we're not surfing. Is that what you're telling me?
oh, we are going to be surfing until the cops come up, but until then, we surf while she tries to drive on this concoction. Some of the needles are full of saline, so she may not pass out, or some of the needles are filled with ketamine and some of my blood mixed in, so she may pass out. And yeah, the coke, well, this makes things a little more interesting.
That Maurice's go ahead and flabbergasted look. That's way too fucking. He goes ahead and walks off. Actually, he apparently has the keys to the van, which is actually just a pair of pliers, and goes ahead and shoves them into Tamra's hands. You can drive home. This is fucking stupid. And when he does so, he goes so and he does it with a lot more force, actually. And if you'll let it, I'll imagine he goes ahead and shoves it with so much force that she would be able to knock you down.
Sure.
All right.
She did not
And
expect that, but
Why, you haven't developed the ability to stay on top of a roof while a crazy drunk bitch is driving down the highway at high speeds?
check your Facebook, Saskia.
okay.
All right.
I mean,
Maurice will go ahead and very, very adamantly start to trudge off. It's just stupid, fucking complicated bullshit, mother.
And Tamara, as she's just pushed on the ground by Maurice and told to drive home. First of all, for fuck's sake, she can't drive. Second of all, who the fuck does that guy think he is? So, spending blood on strength. Tamara is just, and I'll ad-lib this unless you guys want me to roll it. She's just gonna grab hold of that damn bloody van and kind of throw it over to Maurice. Here, you fucking drive yourself home.
Okay, so you spin oodles and oodles of fucking blood, right?
I needed to spend at least 3 blood points, maybe 4, to make this sound incredible or believable. Yeah.
Okay, spin the blood. spin the willpower, and what you can do is you can go ahead and start to lift the vehicle up quite a bit of ways, and then you just sort of grunt and throw the back end towards Maurice, who's just going to go ahead and get hit. Boom! Wow, that's a lot of successes.
Yeah, that's with me on, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. That would be strength brawl? Dex brawl?
Yeah, sure.
What would it have been, actually? Whatever. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't realize we were playing a game
Well,
of dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, me with 4 bloods put into strength or 3 in dex, whatever the roll needed. Oh, plus the willpower that we spent.
Okay.
Successes.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and roll. Because you threw a fucking car. Why in the world would you throw a fucking van? You hit me with a van.
I
Oh,
fucking hit you
you
with
hear
a
from the
van.
other side of the van. Yeah, you hit me with a van. You go ahead and you hear this very, very guttural, bestial growl coming from Reese as... We did pre-roll this, if anybody asks, and if anybody does ask, don't tell. Maurice goes ahead and his eyes sort of flare. His eyes are go completely blood fucking red. You hear just the beast guttural groans and feral snarls as coming out from the other side of the van comes a Maurice that is just completely in the throat. You bitch!
Lord Zarek, I do believe our brother and sister are having just a wee bit of, sibling feud. Should we intervene or let them fight it out?
Be honest with you, bless this competition. We came for a game. We're gonna have some sport. Bless it.
Indeed. And I think our little darling here is, already percolating. Sister Zora, right? Out of character. Did I get that right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Sister Zora, would you like to have a taste? I assure you, it is some quality cocaine.
She lifts the somewhat limp arm of the woman in question. I think
if you'd like.
that you need some education on how to throw a party around here.
Oh?
It's a good job that I turned up.
Really? Well, if you wish to be the life of the party, do go on. Play hostess. Host away.
Such a waste, you see. Now she's limp and over-intoxicated. She's not going to be any fun for anybody.
Oh, but she was, a snack. Let's be honest. I was going to have her, have Brother Jacob dominate her into driving the van, floor it out all the way down with me and my dear brother hanging on top for dear life. No of a highway, but it should have been fun. But watching them two play Dodge Van, it's kind of funny.
Whoever's the closest person to her out of the two of you, she'll reach out and sort of lightly place her hand on your chest and smile. So, I think a better education would be had elsewhere. She flicks her eyes over to where the frenzying is going on. She's like, it's a little difficult to concentrate on the pleasure when there is so much chaos, no?
You're bitch! bitch! Swing.
Fucking hell.
I
Going
believe
for a touch attack.
our game may have been, you know, put on hold for the evening, but let's go
Right.
elsewhere and have some fun.
Fucking hell,
Please
going for a
join us for dinner. Jake's actually inviting Zora to dinner.
I can't grab the guy, so yeah, can't use my animalism. So go ahead.
All right. Let's do. See. Oh, if I was thinking, but I'm not thinking.
Of course, you're not thinking.
I land 1.
Yay!
Soak it. You can.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even fucking roll it.
Oh, Jacob, you think we have I believe we have a dinner to get to.
Oh wait, I had a knife in my hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't matter. It's 1 point of lethal.
Okay. I soak it.
Like a boss.
Of course. So.
That's true, Lord Zarek, that's true. But we already made our way over here, and, well, with this new sister in the city, I just like to make sure she's properly vetted. You'll see that Jacob is going to yank the poor female they picked up. He's going to yank her neck back, and he's going to sink his fangs into her. He's going to just take 1 bullet point. Licking her wound close. You see Jacob kind of just his eyes rolling back. Please, sister, do join in. Don't be rude. You are in our house, so to speak.
Very well. She prods at the body. It seems to be a little bit limp for her particular taste, but she'll grab for a wrist and sink her fangs in and take 1 point as well.
Zarek will go up to the other side and hold the elbow on the other arm and sink his teeth in.
Yes, indeed. Tell me, sister, where are you from? You look so exotic.
All over.
So, gypsy, vagabond, I suppose? No place to call home?
I have a van.
It's not quite a home, but I suppose it does for those of your type.
Meanwhile, in the background, we see Tamara Jones going in, trying to grapple Maurice. Maurice goes ahead and just not too deftly sidesteps and brings his own knife to bear. It just skips off her dress. It didn't hit, ma'am.
She does, man. Hey, she did touch you.
Fair it is.
So that was 3 successes on the animalism 3.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, and you hit me or not?
Nope, missed the hit.
Okay.
But that's 1 success in the self-control, so... God damn it, people.
So Zarek and Zula are
Maurice is going to
snacking
come
on the-
out of the frenzy and sort of look to Tamara. You hit me with a bus!
Yeah, and not just with the bus.
What are you doing now?
Still hitting you.
Alright, you punching?
Yep.
Alright, fair dues. Roll it.
So let me get this straight. We have 3 high key knights and 2 still slugging it out.
Yeah, you see Zura narrow her
Actually, I'll
eyes
try to block that.
when you say of her type.
I'll try to block that. take 3 off those successes.
I would take this one, and that one off, so that would leave me with 1 success.
Alright.
Actually,
here's
no,
your
that would
damage.
leave me with no successes. Because the 1 would cancel the 10.
Woot!
So,
A block.
I got to just give you a slap, like one of those girly slaps, like, ah!
Time to stab. The stab doesn't work. The stab
Of course
goes ahead
the
and
stab doesn't work.
again cuts up more of your dress.
Why the fuck do you try to stab me?
You know what, Jacob?
You hit me with a van!
Since our dear sister
You
Julie,
stabbed me with a knife!
You hit me with a van!
Jacob, you know, since our new sister is a guest, I believe she should have the first turn on the surfing. Would you care to drive?
1 block.
Mm-hmm.
He's speaking to me.
For bashing.
Well, you're new to the city. Would you like to have the first turn on the surfboard? Zarek points to the top of the van.
2, 1 bashing.
I will do my best, yes.
Stabbing now.
Very well. Let me
1
go
success.
see if I can corral our other brother and other sister into maybe joining us if we just sell it right. Jacob is going to walk
Very lethal.
around Azura's van just to see the actual commotion
Okay.
that's going on.
I take 3 lethal.
Ouch!
Yeah, I don't soak them.
Finally finds fucking purchase. Shit! Ah! I'm gonna say just for that, the knife goes ahead and slips from Maurice's hand so that you have a knife stuck in your back now.
Correct. What would it be to heal,
Y'all still fighting.
yeah, subconsciously?
The hill was is
Question.
stamina survival. This right. If you're still
Simple
fighting.
question. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just wondering whether that would include or exclude fortitude.
No.
No, okay, check. So we have 5 successes to heal. Or 5 dice to heal. Oh, wow! Yeah, I heal.
You heal 1 point of the lethal.
Yay! That now brings me 5 blood, 6 blood. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I only have 5 blood left in my system.
Well, we have a passed out high woman with severe blood loss laying on the ground near our van.
Yeah.
And here's a question. When Jacob sees this fight happening, since he has very high vernaculums to the both of you, what's his reaction going to be?
Oh my god! Why are they fighting? Let them stop! Why are they fighting? Make them stop fighting!
Yeah, I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Do I have to roll anything to maintain control?
Probably not. But how are you going to stop them? Like, are you going to separate them or what?
Well, that's easy. I'll call up my arms of the abyss.
Watch him botch. Watch him botch.
Yeah, exactly. In the meanwhile, 2 successes to hit. Bashing.
Okay.
You're still going after me? God damn.
Charles, please roll me
He just
8
put
dice.
his knife in my back.
How many dice? 6?
8.
8?
Block.
Okay.
I blocked one of them.
Okay.
You got 2 tentacles.
Wow, that's a botch. That's again one of those girly slaps. She's like, you put a knife in my back. What the fuck? You put a knife in my back.
Now I'm gonna
scared
try
of
to
you.
grab you using the knife handle as leverage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dodge that one.
You already used your action to hit me.
Yeah, you keep blocking and attacking.
That's because I split my pools.
Yeah, right.
Are y'all paying attention to the
Multiple
two arms
actions.
that are floating down
Multiple
y'all's shadow?
actions.
You didn't say it.
Hey, I have been splitting my dice pools. I've been splitting my dice pools.
Uh-huh.
Usually this roll would be at a 7.
Fine, hon. This okay.
Two of
So, okay.
each
Yes.
of you are going to have a tentacle emanating from your shadows that are being casted on the ground. You're going to see them raising up and manifesting. And Jacob is going to try and grapple you and calm the both of you down. So I'm going to have to make a roll of 6 dice optimization rating plus 2 potent, 6 for grapple on each of you.
You got 3
I'm
successes.
willing to just. Oh god. Yeah, I'm willing to let you have this.
I say that one roll gets him buff, man, for the sake of time.
Okay. Children, please, come on.
No,
We're to have
no.
fun.
You must describe how the Shadow Tentacles grab us and separate us. You can't just get away with this. No, you have to describe it in gruesome detail.
Okay. All right. These two tentacles, they are hungry and they are pissed off, reflecting Jacob's own psyche going on, and seeing that these two Canaanites, whom he's dearly come to love, it's just pissing him off. So they coil around you slowly from the bottom, snaking their way up to the top until they have you pinned. It's not a crushing grapple, it's just a hold. He's not trying to hurt you, but yes, they are kind of, their nodes are both looking you in the eyes as Jacob is speaking, as if they're speaking for him straight into your eyes. Children?
Mm.
Are we gonna play nice?
Couldn't hear you.
Are we going to play nice? He says.
Fine.
It's Jones.
Can I try to wriggle my way out?
Sure, you can.
Like use Dex Athletics?
Gotta be 3 successes.
Okay, I can do that.
Now remind you, you have a very high Bratovix Amici just around the corner. It's rolling a death forward the resist. Plus
3
forward the
successes, you
resist
said?
frenzy.
All right. You wriggle free. You do wriggle free, and unless Maurice would try to wriggle, then he's still.
This is only gonna work if I get all successes. Which I'm not. Nope, I'm one less. So while Tamara is able to sneak her way out, you see Maurice continue to struggle.
Oh. What was the fin rating that I had to... Jacob, wait a minute. Give me a moment, because this is gonna be interesting.
I have a 10.
You have a 10 to me?
I have a 10 to you.
Boy, I have a 9 to you. Okay. Oh, I also have a 9 to Maurice. Wow. I threw a van at you?
People like me. Yeah. Why do you think I've been able to get away with so much shit?
True enough. I'm kind of done with that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna basically climb up the other tentacle, hit him again.
Fair dues.
So that would be another Dex Athletics to climb up. So I'm gonna put blood point in Dex as well.
Did you forget that you have a knife in your back and that you could totally fucking use it right now?
Oh, I do
With
have
a
a
knife
knife.
that your
There
bone
you
range.
go. A knife in your back.
Oh, and I also could use it. Let's first try if I can auto heal. I can. So that would be another blood spent. Now I'm not going to spend that blood into Dex actually because, wow, I'm at 4 blood at the moment. So yeah, pulling out the knife and running up. Dex athletics. That's 1 success. So I'm just gonna say that this turn she's halfway. Yeah, I don't know how low do you have to be on blood for making a frenzy roll?
Are
If
you
you're
at
at
four or more? I mean, 4 or
I'm
less.
I'm on 4 exactly right now.
Well, there's a woman who
Three.
was, there's a woman that was wizard, that was human, although she has drugs, so easy prey.
Well, let's first see if I'll just make the self-control roll, and if I happen to fail it or whatever, then I'm not running up. I make it. So yeah, I'm on my way towards Maurice.
Lord Zarek, I might need your help.
Zerg's coming around. For the love of, am I going to have to separate them?
You'll you'll just see the tentacle that Tamara escaped from. It's in vain trying to like catch her heel.
Camera? Stop. I'm only going to ask once. Stop.
That guy is fucking
Please.
me over for the fucking very fucking last time, and I'm done with it.
Well, then challenge him to a monomancy and do it the right way.
She doesn't know anything about the monomancy, and she's going for another attempt to reach this
Camera?
guy.
If you hit him one more time without doing this the right way, I will knock you out myself.
Okay, let's see. She would come up to him at this point. I make my dex athletics.
Hmm.
But I'm just gonna keep auto heal because that would make sense.
Going to attempt to wriggle out. Not gonna work.
I believe I saw knocked somebody out they didn't stop, didn't I?
Hmm. Yes, you are very
I
nice.
tried to wriggle. I can't get out. I can't get out.
Jacob's
I
gonna step in
still
front
make.
of Maurice.
How can you step in
Zerg
front?
is-
I'm literally running up your. Literally running up the tentacle at the moment.
Zerg's gonna come up behind Tamara and try to catch her by the back of the neck and pull her in. So I'm going in for a grapple because I really don't feel like, because I do have a high vindiculum to her. So here's my grapple roll. Strength brawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 dice for a brawl attack. This is basically catch you in a grapple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes to grapple Tamara.
Okay. Well,
Come.
I guess with that, and also the fact that I was very stupid, and I'm gonna say this now, I was very stupid and forgot to count penalties. So I wasn't. I'm just gonna say that she tried to run up the tentacle, but she failed, and you managed to grapple her. Jacob will manage to get in between Tamara and the tentacle that's holding Maurice.
Was there a good soldier?
Do you drop the knife? That's the question.
I'm pulling the knife out of her back as I'm holding her. Calm down. I know you're pissed off. I know you're probably hungry. There's a free lunch over there. Go have your fill and calm the fuck down.
Jacob will let Maurice go. Out looking at him.
Maurice is going to go ahead and
Behave.
stew for a little bit. He's going to go ahead and stand back. He's going to lean on the van. And he's going to lean on the van. He's going to be stewing. You can see that he's a little bit tweaked at the moment. He looks to you and says, just give me time. Just give me time.
Very well, brother.
And out of character, I'll be right back.
Zerg's trying to be nice and soothing because he's basically treating her like a pissed off animal at the moment. Calm down. We'll get you something to snack on. We'll calm you down. Come on. Come on.
Fine. And Tamara kind of relaxes. She didn't really fancy at all, so she's just pissed. So she's kind of done with Maurice and his behavior. Fine.
Zura's looking pretty bored. She sat down in the doorway of the van now, and she's just like looking at the group like, I could be doing more interesting things with my time. Like, seems a bit crazy and self-involved. like crazy family shit. I don't really want to get involved in right now.
Family, gotta love them, but they do piss me off myself.
Indeed. Jacob will make his way back to Azora. I'm sorry for that little interruption. I really dislike it when family gets into feuds. Do you have a family, Azora? Or are you a lone wolf, as they say?
More of a dragonfly.
Why? What a nice euphemism. Though I suppose, in this city, it doesn't hurt to have friends and family. We like to stay a tight-knit community, I suppose.
Well, perhaps you could arrange, or we can arrange another meeting when it's a little more, or a little less family-orientated.
Indeed, indeed. Let me appraise
Question.
you of something. Go on.
A question. What was Tamara doing right now?
Zerg is trying to knock down at the moment.
He's hungry.
Okay, so Zurich is
Hungry,
grappling Tamara. Okay, but this is what Maurice is going to do. Maurice, after he's calmed down just a little bit, he realizes that Tamara is almost in the throes of hunger. So what he does, he simply walks over, removes part of his fish net stocking sleeves, and reveals a wrist.
Oh. Yeah, it's not really something that she can resist at this moment, so she's just gonna bite and drink.
While this is happening, Zura's going to take out from her purse a business card and hand it to Joseph.
Jacob. Close enough.
Jacob. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. Hand it to you, Jacob.
Well, thank you. And I guess he sees a contact number.
Yeah, it says it's just a sort of like a blank, pretty much a blank card, but it's got a contact number and an email address on it.
Jacob will take out a business card of his and hand it to you. You'll just see a number with a cat on it, a black cat.
We will do this again another time. She eyes the blood bonding going on, sort of almost with a displeasured purse of her lips before she gets back into the van. Because I don't like that shit.
He'll remove the body that is slumped in your van and just bid you adieu, a farewell, and we'll be in contact sometime soon.
Okay. And unless hindered, she drives off.
At this moment, I'm gonna try to rip my wrist away from Tamria's fangs. If you guys want to, I'll just take a single point of ag damage as I go ahead and very, very brutally rip it right from my wrist. while Zurich over there holds her. Gah!
I know it. I know he tastes good, but you can't keep drinking. You'll kill him.
Listen, listen, gang, as Jacob is walking back over with this half half empty mortal. I think we've taken 3 blood points from her so far. Maybe she's like only on a 3/4 of a tank. Listen, gang, there is some news I'd like to share with you, just to appraise you of a certain situation. The Archbishop has informed me that there is some action in the works. Keep it to yourselves, but think on it. There may come a time when we will be going to war, and I hope that you would come along with us.
So it's a crusade.
Crusade.
Indeed.
Well, if it happens, then it happens. Do we know where they're going to start dispatching people to?
Not yet. She's keeping it under her hats. But I think, looking forward, we may want to put some time in training, just so that we are all on the up and up.
Hmm. Well,
Um,
we can think about honing our skills a little bit, but looks over to Tamara. Is Tamara much more calmer now?
Mm.
Okay, this is what I imagine Tamara to have visage-wise. She's currently has her fangs out. She's sort of panting. She sort of has this glazed
She
over,
always
you know,
has her
look to
fangs
her
out.
like, yeah, yeah, permanent fangs. Yeah. She's sort of like she's a very, very content
she
cat
has a
at the
Mr. Gore.
moment. It's like, yeah, that was good. Meanwhile, you know, her entire chin is covered with this dripping vitae and little pieces of Maurice over there.
Yeah, always like little pieces of Maurice. Or
Now,
was it Maurice in little pieces? Huh.
I was always going to say, no, the reason why we called you here is we want to see what scared the fuck out of y'all. We figured by getting all nice and coked up and doped up and going on a little surfing trip through traffic would be a good way to test the courage.
Why would I want to be doped up?
Because you can't
Wits about
always
you.
be choosy on what you eat. Sometimes you get tainted blood.
I'm so happy that I did not have any of that then.
So that's why this game didn't make any sense. Guys, just, I'm sorry. Be earnest about this. Okay? I'm sorry. This is when I heard the convoluted idea that you had, I threw my hands up. I couldn't follow it. I'm
I
terribly
thought you liked
sorry.
I thought you liked convoluted.
I only like convoluted when it's not revealed. The premise has to be simple.
Fine, fine. Another point of this was to see if y'all who has claws and who needs them.
Goes ahead and looks at you. Yeah, I got my bone knife.
I'm not a fighter.
And Zerg starts letting the bone talons slip out of his fingertips. I have these. They're not real praying claws, but they do the trick.
Hmm. I could always use them, especially for non-combative reasons. I do have my knuckle spikes and see Jacob popping them, bursting forth, taking a level of lethal damage as they come out.
Resistance is a discipline that allows us to make weapons out of our bodies. Praying is a discipline that makes you make your body into a weapon. Potence makes your body into a weapon. These are necessary for your survival.
Hmm.
If it's just two, you can hold off on. But honing your natural talents is something you need to do to survive. So you may not be a fighter, but you are one hell of a scout. That is something we need to hone.
That is very true. A matter of fact, on that note, Tamara, would you walk a ways with me? There is something I'd like to discuss with you in private.
Sure.
Jacob's going to just walk, let's say, 20 feet away with Tamara on his side. Whispering into her ear as they walk. Wait, how tall is Tamara?
Kind of average height. She's not the tallest.
Okay.
I can't measure in feet because I don't know exactly. Maybe 5'4" or something. No, that's high, right? I don't know. Like I said, I can't measure in feet. Would be like
It's
1 meter 70 or something.
it's fine. It's fine. He's just walking a little bit of ways, and he'll just kind of bend down at the side of his waist. I spoke with a superior of mine. I appraised him of the good work you did inside the headquarters of Megadon. He asked me to keep a very special eye on you. You're a very valuable asset, Tamara.
Oh, okay. It's not that difficult, you know. Anyone can do it.
Well, you're the one who did it. He was very, very surprised that you were able to do this for days at a time. That is a rarity.
Hmm. It's kind of hard to keep track of.
Nonetheless, since you have been, since you have shown some potential, and my superior has shown some interest, you say that you're not a fighter. Well, you don't necessarily have to be, although you should learn how to fight enough just to keep yourself alive. If there is some other area of expertise you wish to explore, do let me know, and I'll make sure you have the proper tutelage.
Okay, I'll
Good,
think
good,
about
good.
it.
Very well. And he'll turn Tamara around and we'll walk back to the group.
And I think y'all will notice that Tamara is actually kind of um, humbled. I mean, she was rather feisty when everything went down, especially between Maurice and Tamara. Now she's kind of twisting her fingers into another and staring at the ground in front of her.
I fucking love you!
Isn't that sweet? So, brothers and sisters, what shall we do with the rest of the night? I have this poor, pointing to the ground where he had dropped the victim that's passed out and somewhat high and drained. What should we do with this one?
I say we should finish her off and go surfing.
Nah, let her loose. Let her go. Tonight's a
Hmm,
wash.
I suppose. Lord Zarek, do you wish to have the material?
Uh, I'm finding material. I still have that last one we picked up.
Hmm.
And let's face it, the Kaito I gave her probably will kill her eventually.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I'll find some use for her. Can't just leave a body lying around. We'll
Mm,
hmm?
She's not dead,
she
right?
will be. Well, Zake's actually going to open his bag up and take the needles out. She will be in a couple hours.
You don't need to kill her.
Well, I mean, that die's already been cast. Sorry.
It's on you then.
So none for humans.
Oh, come on. I mean, can't you guys just make like a anonymous call to a hospital or something?
Well, one of these syringes has some of my blood in it, where I could give her some of my blood. It probably will help her survive, although she will be severely fucked up from the cocktail I gave her.
So, call the police or an
No
ambulance.
police into the matter.
No, she's seen our faces.
Hi, my good friend Burns. You're very good at manipulation, aren't you?
Of course I am, of course.
There's your answer. I'm gonna go ahead and take the van now. Walks out. He actually walks back over to Tamara and simply say, "Give me the keys."
Keys.
Yeah, the keys, the pliers.
She just looks around. Somewhere on the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Maurice will get on the ground. He'll spend a few seconds looking for the pliers.
Yeah.
Jake's actually going to bite his wrist and begin letting the blood drip into this woman's mouth. Maybe it'll save her, maybe it won't.
Should we make her a hobo or a wannabe model, Lord Zarek?
Hmm. Wannabe models. How many do we have now? I really haven't been keeping count.
Well, I haven't gotten in touch with the librarian yet, and we only have Kitsume.
Hmm. You always use you need a secretary.
Chloe could use an assistant.
Hmm. You know what? I think we might send her to our other pack mate. It's been a while since we've shown her any love.
Oh, you mean
Maurice will
Felicity?
eventually find the pliers on the pavement. Go ahead and reach up. I got him! Dambra, we're out. Burns, Eric, next time.
Uh,
He'll give you.
To give you a salute back, motherfucker. Salute! Maurice will go ahead and hop onto the driver's side, start up the car with the key, quote unquote. Look over at Tamara. Get in.
I think I can find my way home, hon.
But if I lose sight of you again, there's no telling what I will do.
I'm pretty sure you will manage without me.
Starts the car. He actually puts it in reverse and starts to wheel the flash flood headlights directly at you. He leans out of the driver's side window. Come on.
Right. Um, I think I better go now. See you around, Mr. Burns, Mr. Betovich.
Have a good
Have a
evening,
good-
Miss Jones.
mm, like I said, we get to give her to our pack mate. We haven't shown her much love lately.
Indeed, indeed. How conscious is she? Is her eyes rolling in the back of her head? Are they fluttering?
I still think she may not survive even with my blood, to be honest with you.
Well, just in case, we need to clear up the matters. Out of character, does a person need to be conscious in order to dominate them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So even if I
I'm
open up
actually-
their eyes for them, that won't work.
No. I'm actually rolling my perception medicine. Actually, I'm going to roll my intelligence medicine to see if she actually is going to survive the cocktail I gave her.
By the way, as the van drives backwards towards Tamara, she's just gonna jump up the roof of the van with 3 successes on strength athletics, then she will have to keep herself steady. Which she does.
This is my intelligence medicine roll. I only have 1 success. Uh, she may survive.
Hmm. Very well. Let's see. I'll just have to keep her in restraints once I get back. I may have to take the yacht out to the middle of the waters. This way her screaming won't be heard by anyone. Until next nightfall.
Yeah, I could just seal her mouth shut.
Yes, that would be awesome.
There's going to reach it down and vicissitude. Use a vicissitude, seal her mouth shut with fleshcraft. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 8 dice. And I am technically the foreigner, so 4 successes, seal her mouth shut.
Jacob sees the good work that you do. He will pick her up and throw him over his shoulder and go back towards the van, throwing her casually into the back.
Kisses this to attach to their fucking humanity.
Jacob
Seriously.
climbing. Nope, sorry, go on.
Seriously, why is it with these fucking young human-born Canaanites?
Jacob shrugs as he climbs into the driver's seat.
Like, supply them with one hell of a good time. Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with these youngins?
One must be ever vigilant against the beast until they are prepared to face its gruesome realities. They must keep astray, not to make a pun.
They're gonna have to get used to killing eventually. Fuck.
Well, maybe this crusade that's to come will be the right opportunity for them to shed some of that.
You know it'll break my heart to fucking die during the crusade. You know it would.
I know. We can only do the Lord's work in so much. It is still up to the will of them to choose which path they take.
Shit, I'm gonna go pray for this little assholes.
As Jacob backs the van up, does he still see the strays in their van, or are they already pulled off?
They pulled it off. I mean, if you were watching, you noticed that Tamara over there went ahead and scuttled her way on top of the van, did a bit of surfing, and a few miles away went ahead and hopped into a bunch of trees.
Say bye-bye
While
now.
you were having that particular conversation, Tamara was being badass there.
And we missed it.
Oh, yeah.
We left you.
And I left you.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to be looking for her. I'm going to put you in my bag.
Well, good luck finding me.
When I find you, I'm going to put you in a bag.
Well, you're not gonna find me.
I will.
No,
You
you
know
won't.
what, Jacob? Since we get up to the stoplight at the end, I'm gonna climb up top and see how long I can stay on. It's been a while since I played.
Very well, Lord Zarek. Do you wish me to take the main roads or the back street?
Surprise me.
Very well. Alright,
Okay, gotta roll a fate die there to see if you would run either into Maurice or Tamara.
Alright, yeah, do that.
So-
Cool.
Plus this. Oh,
Nope. Must
You
have
gonna
gone the
hear-
other way.
Play neutral.
You're gonna hear a scratching sound
you
of
didn't
Zarek
even
actually
determine what it was on yet.
You're gonna hear some. Jacob's gonna hear some scratching sounds as Zarek actually climbs up the side of the van using his claws. You're just gonna hear it up on the top of the van.
Very well. Very well. Can you make me a drive roll of 6 dice? No, wait. 7.
Yeah, and what do you want me to roll? Stay on?
Yeah, well, just to make sure that I do enough
Yeah, 4.
basic driving. Good. Good. All right. So I drive carefully, not hitting any road pots or anything like that. So it won't be that difficult for you to stay on.
Strength, athletics. That'd be 7 dice to stay on. Because I'm literally just holding on like it's a bunking bronco. One arm's up, and the other's going, yeah! Just showing his ass.
Nice.
And I believe that with that we could close.
Sorry.
I
I
believe,
believe.
I believe we